That's a little too much.
Hello?
What?
Yo.
Hey, what's up? I was invited by
You
Playboi
sound like
Cudi
Ethan.
on Ubisoft chat.
Yeah. Hey. So, do you want the fucking straightforward answers, or like what?
I mean,
What do
yeah,
you want? What do you want? What do you want for me to give you as validation? Since you can't recognize that it's a video game and you lost.
it's not.
Are
I
you
just
new
wanted to
to the
know why
video
you
game?
guys. What?
Are you new to the video game aspect of life? Have you played a video game before?
No, I just wanted to know why you guys did that. I mean, the only thing I did was ask you questions. I'm not trying to like
Yeah,
start an
and I
argument or
answered
be
your
mean, you
questions.
know?
Is that I don't care for your feelings over the internet.
Don't care for your feelings over the internet.
Do you want me to? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to give you a blanket? Do you want me to tuck you in at night? Like, what do you want me to
I
do?
was just asking why, man. I
It's
mean, I
part of the
just
video
don't know if
game.
that's
It's
really
part of the video
constructive, you
game.
know?
I talk shit in a video game. I'm gonna talk shit in a video game.
We've got a badass over here.
Now, does that reflect my character outside of the video game?
That's what I was
No.
asking, yeah.
No, I don't act like a feral fucking idiot that walks around like, oh, I fucking hate everyone. I'm an incel. Like,
Nobody said anything about incels. A trend I notice is that he insults himself and then repeatedly insults himself later without me ever acting hostile towards him. As if he is preparing for my insults that never come. Armchair psychologist determination. There is something internalized here. He has been called these things before and has excuses built as defense mechanisms that are so air-triggered. He uses them before the insults even happen.
clearly you think I am.
I didn't
When-
call you an incel. I'm not trying to insinuate that, man. I'm not
That is
trying to be
exactly what
mean.
you're insinuating, guys, that I answer your question, which is I don't care for your feelings. You play on a video game over the internet. I'm not going to take everyone's feelings into aspect, and I'm going to break your mental when it affects me winning my game. And if it's me taunting, if it's me playing, that's how I play my game. That's my strategy. You know that's part of strategy, right? You know that is part of the art of
I don't know.
war in
I
some
just-
aspects. You know that it's been commonly done before. You know that it's a big thing in most sports as well. You know, taunting
Yeah, but
is a
we were
thing that
playing
happens,
a
right?
competitive match. That was a normal video game, and
Oh,
I just don't really understand, you know?
It's every game. That's the thing. You could do it however you want to play. I play the game how I want to play. I don't need to give you any fucking rhyme or reason for me to talk shit in a video game. If you don't like me doing that, sucks.
Well, I
Like,
can't
actually,
stop you. I
it genuinely
just wanted
sucks
to
for
know
you.
why,
It
know?
genuinely sucks. That is the reason why. That is the reason why. I don't need to give you any fucking rhyme or reason. That is the reason why. I gave you
Yeah,
the
but
reason why.
that's
Because it's funny
it's not
and
an
I don't
answer,
care.
you know?
It is an answer. That is an answer. That is a valid answer. How is that not an answer? Why are you laughing thinking that's not an answer? Why are you laughing? What, you want me to break down my logical thinking behind it?
Yeah.
Oh, if I make this person cry over the internet, it puts them at a disadvantage so that their tears block their eyesight, and then I could just tactically hit them at
Why do
some
you
angle
care
that
so
they
much
can't
about
see.
video games, though? That seems
I don't
like a
care
really
about the video game.
extreme
What I
thing
care
to
about
do
is
for
playing
a-
my video game and enjoying the video game, and I did enjoy my video game, and you're crying at how I played my video game.
Can you not handle
You're-
losing?
No, I didn't lose.
I mean, just in general, because that's a really
No, I could take
extreme
a loss.
tactic to
I know
take
when
for a
I fuck up. I
non-competitive-
know when I lose. I know when I'm losing, and we weren't gonna lose that game.
That's
We
I mean,
weren't
that's
gonna lose
fine.
that
It
game.
was
And-
just a game of For Honor. I just wanted to know
Yeah,
how you did
and
out
guess
online.
what?
I mean, that was it. Do any of your friends want to talk? I mean, if they have
I
their
mean-
own answers, I'm interested.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, they
That's
can
it.
answer if they
No,
want.
hold
But
on, hold on.
but I
was,
just wanna say-
No, go ahead.
I just want to say we don't need to give you fucking anything. If you're gonna say that it's oh you're acting like this over the internet, congratulations. There's significantly worse people on the internet that have done significantly worse in For Honor. There's been more crazy people outside of video games that actively cause more chaos than me talking shit in a video game. If your feelings get hurt over me saying a video game, have you ever heard of like any racial bias, or have you ever heard of hate crimes, or have you ever heard of
But I'm not
genocide? Have you ever
saying
heard of
they're
anything like
I
that?
just don't
Because
know why
that
you're
is
toxic in
significantly
video
worse than
games.
you crying over me talking shit in a video game. You're acting like I detonated a bomb in your mind, and like I caused your 9/11. That's exactly what I've read. For the
I'm
past
just
30
asking
minutes,
you
you've cried
questions,
over a
man.
9/11 situation,
I'm
which
just
is
asking
me
you questions.
talking
I'm
shit.
not trying
I
to be
answered your
mean.
questions. No, I answered your questions, but your persistency in asking the same question over and over again is just redundant. I've given you the same answer. I'm not going to answer the
So
same
why
thing
did you
over and
act
over
like
again.
that, though?
Why am I acting like that? Because
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, but that's
That's it.
not an answer.
That is an answer. I can do it. It's
But
my
I-
right.
okay,
It's
but
my
I-
right.
Okay,
I could do it.
I'm
It's my human
wondering
right.
what exactly led you to acting like that more than I am why you did specifically in that moment. You know what I mean?
Because I can.
Yeah, but like,
Because it's how I play my game.
What shapes your level of empathy to?
I don't
want
care
that
for
kind
anyone's
of
feelings on a
tactical
video game because they're
advantage?
pixels on a screen. You are a no face in my eyes. You're a gray face, and I'm gonna beat
but
the
a
gray
lack
face.
of empathy
And if
is
I
like a
talk shit,
developmental problem, right?
oh, okay. Okay, so I have developmental problems. That's what you're telling me is I have developmental
I'm not
problems.
saying you do. I'm just
No,
saying it's a
no, you're
symptom.
implying that. Clearly, you think I am. You actively just implied that I have
Okay, but you
developmental
can
problems.
tell me whether you do or not,
I
right?
don't, and I told you.
Okay,
I don't.
I believe you. I'm
contribute
just
to
saying,
society.
man.
I contribute to people. I have common conversations. I care about people's feelings because guess what? When I see you on the internet and I don't know you, I don't give a shit about you. It's like
Yeah,
when
but
I
that's
walk
weird,
past you
though.
on a street. Do I give a fuck about every person I walk past on the street? No, I don't give two shits.
Ordinarily this part would sound pretty reasonable. However, given the context and how hostile he is about me literally just asking why he is toxic, I can't really take it seriously. Not in the sense that I don't believe him. Just in the sense that I don't think his logic is really sound. If you don't believe him, things like common courtesy, it's kind of a red flag, in my opinion.
If that person
but
looks like he's depressed,
normal people
hey, that
understand
sucks.
common
I'm not gonna
courtesy,
give a fuck
right?
about it. Oh, so you want me to have common courtesy
Yes.
Yeah.
in a video game?
Like when if you win or lose a game, you
etiquette.
say GG,
Etiquette is
right?
what you
Is
want me
that
to have.
hard for
It's
you?
etiquette.
Is
You want me to have
I
etiquette
just don't
in a game.
understand.
Why do I have to say GG to you when I win?
You don't.
I don't have to.
That's just what common
Exactly.
courtesy is. And if
But
you
you're
don't
acting
do
like
that,
I need
just
to.
don't know.
You're
why.
acting like I need to, and then you're insinuating that I have developmental issues.
I don't know. I feel like your
logic
a
doesn't
little
make any
pressed
sense.
here.
I'm not pressed. No, if I won.
Why did you invite
Why
me
would I
here?
be?
Why are you having
Because
a
you kept
conversation
asking the
with
same
me if you
question,
don't want
and
me
I'm
to?
answering your question with actual words.
Yeah,
and
but you
instead
can
of
make
typing,
me go
and you
away at any time if you
ask-
don't care anyway. I
Yeah,
just don't
but
understand
You want to
like,
have this
any of your
dialogue. You
logic
want to have this
here.
conversation. You want to sit here and act like you have like this knowledge that there's something
There's
wrong
no
with me
higher
mentally.
knowledge about common
Yet
courtesy.
you're
saying
sitting
good
there
game,
and you're
you know?
acting like I'm like this like maniac on the internet.
Oh, dude,
Yet
I'm just
I
asking
contribute.
questions. I'm not.
I answered
calling
your
you
question, and I'm
anything.
answering the question. Your questions are worded as if in an insult. You're trying to attack me and my character by
just
stooping
wanna
me
know
down to
why
a
you're
lower level.
toxic
You're using
online.
logical
That's
fallacies
it.
to
I
break
just
down my
wanna
question
know why
or
you're
my
toxic.
response.
That's it.
And I'm not toxic, and it's not toxic. It's part of my strategy.
Come on, man, being toxic is my strategy. That's not toxic, man. Come on, man, it's not. Toxic, bro. By the way, I don't care about your feelings. You're just pixels for me. I'm toxic to you as I can be. But not toxic, it's just my strat, bro.
And it clearly has worked if you're in here talking to me and having your feelings hurt over the internet. Do you need me to, as I said, do you need me to tuck you in, get you some hot cocoa?
When
Do you
people
want,
get upset
like,
after you
sugar?
act in upset.
I'm not. I don't. Hey, they
got
can
a
be upset all they
badass
want,
over here.
but you take it to an extent. You're
just
crying about it in my
asking questions,
DMs. You
bro.
added
That's
me.
it.
You
I'm
actively
just
added me
asking.
after
Yes,
losing,
because I was curious, man.
and I answered your questions.
Not very well. That's why I keep
Oh.
asking them.
Well,
Why do
I'm
you
doing
act
it now.
like that?
I'm doing it now. Pedro, what were you gonna say?
Do any of your friends want to talk? I mean, if they have
I
their
mean-
own answers, I'm interested.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, they
That's
can
it.
answer if they want.
Hold
But
on.
but I
was,
just want to say,
No, go ahead. No,
Hi,
I
Pedro.
was watching the howdy. I was watching the what do you call it? The text conversation because he was streaming it, and like genuine. I'm not trying to be an asshole either. Like
No,
I don't have a
believe
problem with
it's
you.
okay, yeah.
I genuinely don't have a problem with you. But what do you call it? Like his actions, he just does it. Like there's really no reasoning behind it. He just does. I don't know. I like. Don't get me wrong. I was being a little toxic at the end, but that's just because I could. Like there was no consequences of it. I didn't want to be a good person that day. You know that's the answer.
Yeah, but that's weird, right?
Yeah, it's weird, sure, but hey, I guess I'm weird then.
Yeah,
Like,
everyone's weird.
Call me
I'm sorry
toxic,
that
I
I'm
guess,
not.
but I'm, you know.
Do you want
I
me to
just
just
did
be
it
a
'cause I could.
fucking AI my entire life? Oh, I said something on the internet. My bad, man.
I don't
Let
think
me,
being
let me,
nice
let me
to
get you.
people
Let me
makes
get
you a
you. Let me get you a
robot.
coat. Let me buy you things. Let me make sure that I make up for my
I think
hurtful
you
words
just
on the
talk
internet.
about having no empathy like
I have
a
empathy.
bragging point. It's just
I have
really
empathy.
weird, man.
I have empathy. I want you to know I have empathy. I care about a lot
You
of people.
have
I care about
repeatedly
these
told
people
me
here.
how you don't care about people.
I
It's
don't care about
weird.
people I
And
don't
when
know.
I asked you about the questions, you
So
told
why do I have
me
to care
was
about
calling
people
you
I
an
don't
incel.
know?
You brought up having a job and shit. Like I didn't bring up any of that, bro.
Yeah,
I
because
didn't
you're
bring up any of
asking
that
me
shit.
as if I don't do anything. Clearly, you think I
I
am.
did.
You
I
say that
did
I'm
not
obsessed with
say
the
that. I
internet. You've
just
never
asked
brought
you
up
why you're
empathy until
toxic
later
online.
on in the
That is the
conversation.
only thing I've asked you. You have
Your
told me
your
a
whole
million
thing.
times that I say the same thing to you. And I
Yeah.
am because I'm not satisfied with the answer. I didn't bring up
That
jobs.
sucks.
I didn't bring up
That sucks.
communities. I
I'm
think you're
answering your
taking more
question by
out of this
developing
than
my
I'm putting
character
in,
around
you
it.
know?
I do this because I can do this. I
Yeah,
give
but
you
that's
my character.
weird,
I give
dude.
you. Okay, that's weird. You have pronouns in your thing.
Of course,
That's
you
weird.
have blue hair and pronouns.
Yeah, I mean that's weird in my opinion. I don't need you to define who you are. I don't need you to define how your character is by typing it out in a little
my
bio. That's weird in my opinion. I think that you constantly
it's
DMing me the
just-
same question is weird. I find it weird that you have to find a validation for someone's
It's
behavior
just
over the internet. Are
questions.
you
It's
trying to
not-
do a research study?
it's
Are you
not
writing a research
validation, it's
paper on the
just
internet as a
questions.
whole? Like, what's your end goal? I don't know what your
try
end
and,
goal is. You're weird.
Understand why people act like that online. I mean, a lot of people
That
do
sucks.
it. You're just the only one that's responded to me this much, but it's not really
Yeah,
a
because
response
we can
as much
do
as
it,
it is
and
a
we
weird
can do it,
excuse.
and
I
we can do
I
it.
still don't understand it.
We
And you're not
can do
really
it.
working with me here. I need you to work
I am
with
working
me,
with.
Playboy.
I'm telling you, I can do
Do
it.
you like Playboi Cudi?
It's Playboi Cudi and Kid Cudi, two artists mixed together.
Okay. I
You
haven't
would
listened
see
to
that
him
if
very
you know who
much.
that is.
I like Magnolia. One of them made
Yeah,
Magnolia.
Magnolia.
Right?
Yeah,
Magnolia's
wow,
good.
one song from him. Yeah, that's crazy. You know, I have a whole like discography that I listen to as
I
well. Do you
believe
want to know
you.
more
Yeah,
about
I
me so that
believe
you
you.
can understand me more? Like, what do you want me to give you? Like, more information about you on my
If we're
SSN?
capable of
Like, what do you
having a
want me to
normal
do?
conversation, then
No, I'm
I
having
don't
a
see
normal
why you can't
conversation,
do
but
that.
how you perceive this conversation before has shown that you are actively trying to get reasoning without
Yeah.
recognizing that I've given you answers, and the answer is I have the choice to do it. It's my choice to do it, just like how
Yeah,
it's your
but
choice to hop on the
asking
video game.
someone not being nice
And I'm
purely because
answering your
they don't
question.
have
It's
to
not.
be
I'm not
is
being
a
nice.
weird
I could be nice if
excuse,
I
you know?
want to. I have the ability to be nice, but I don't
believe
care.
you, but like saying GG isn't just being nice. I think that's just some normal people shit. And the fact that you decided not to do that is
So why didn't your teammates do a GG?
because those weren't my group mates. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. So if it's not common, why didn't they do it?
I'd say it's more common than uncommon.
Oh,
and I'd say that saying
I never see a
nothing-
GG in our games. Pedro,
saying
when's the last time you
nothing
saw a
is
GG in
even
our
more
game?
I took the bait here. My initial question is why is it difficult for you to just say GG at the end of the match? But he dodges the question by arguing about how common or uncommon saying GG is. And I engage with him instead of repressing the question he dodged, like a fool.
common
A
than
while.
all those
It's been a while.
buzzwords you threw
It
at
seems
me.
like it's in For Honor. No one cares. When was the last time you ever seen a GG in a video game besides a shooter game?
The match that I played before the one I got in with you guys.
Oh, so one instance. Do you have a screenshot of that?
Cudi implies that me not taking a screenshot of a completely random game I played is evidence. A completely arbitrary metric invented solely to push the idea that people never say GG in video games. Even though the term and practice has been around since the very start of real online gaming in the mid/late 90s.
Do you have
Are you
physical
asking
proof?
me for evidence of someone saying good game?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
I do.
my
Because
God.
I want to get validation for this now.
Oh.
I want validation for this now. I want to find out the answer. Show me the answer. I want to see it. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Quite frankly, I think you have developmental issues as well, since you're not giving me the actual evidence. necessary.
Are you okay?
No, I am. Yeah, I am.
Okay, so why did you act like that in For Honor?
Because it's how I can play the video game.
Yeah, but why?
Why? Why? Why? Why? Why? Why?
Because I can.
It's just not a lot of good answers, and that's just why I'm here,
Oh.
you know? I'm just curious.
Oh, so you're okay. So it's not that I'm not answering the question; is that you don't like the answer?
I've said
Okay.
that before, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
so
I said it in the Ubisoft
that
chat,
sucks.
too.
That sucks. I'm sorry. That sucks.
This has been an interesting it's been an interesting conversation. I don't think we
That
got
sucks.
anywhere, but I appreciate you
No, I gave you the
like,
answer.
bringing
You're
me
just
here.
ignoring the answer because you don't think it's actually valid.
Yeah,
Which
pretty
it is
much.
valid.
I mean, I don't know what else to
It's because I can
tell
do it.
you. So
I don't have to
okay,
give you any reasoning other
we
than
can
that.
go forward if you want. I mean, I asked other questions. We don't have to like
Yeah. What's your other
lampoon on that
question?
one.
What's your next question?
Okay, so you don't act like that in real life. What
Yeah.
specifically makes like the video game environment different from real life in terms of interacting with people?
Because I don't fucking see a face and I don't care.
So if you can't attach like a face to the name, you just like lose all sense of that being a person. So if you see someone like wear a mask on Halloween, are those not people? Or is it like
No, that's
physical to
different.
you so you get it more?
That's different. See, that I can physically see the person. I can get to know that person. I can talk to
So
that
if
person.
I was
When
like,
I'm
if I was
stuck
live
behind
streaming and I invited you to
verbal
my
wall.
stream, would I be more of a human to you?
If you were on stream,
Yeah.
see, I don't think you're understanding what I said. I don't know you. I don't care to know you.
But you
I
don't
choose
know
to not
people
know
on
you.
Halloween wearing
And
masks.
I
You know what I
choose to
mean?
not. I can
I
know
just- I
them.
don't
That's
see
the
the
difference.
train
I
here.
can meet them and talk to them. I have an interaction with them that can give them something. And on Halloween, that's a very bad example because
Giving
they already
someone
know what they're
something.
doing. Halloween is just another form of
I was just
capitalistic
saying that
sharing
because, like you said, you
and-
needed
and-
to see
and
a
giving out
face or
candy.
whatever, and I wanted
That's
to know
completely
how deep
different
that
than
went.
me playing a video game with them and sitting down with them. I don't care for the person to come up to my house because they're gonna get something out of it.
Okay,
which is
we can
candy.
move past Halloween.
No. I'm gonna answer your question because you want to
I
move
don't
past
I
when
don't
I
care
break
about
down the
Halloween
question.
that much.
So you brought it up
Just-
and
I was
you've
just
said it 3
making a
times now, so you clearly like
comparison.
Halloween. So I don't know the person. If they're wearing a costume,
Okay.
I can still interact with that person. I can still
Yeah.
get to know that person. I can still see that
But
person.
we're
When I'm
interacting
stuck
right
behind
now,
pixels
right?
and I'm actually brutally murdering their character and I'm shitting on their character and
Yeah, but it's
I'm
just
doing
a
a lot of
game.
things to them, I don't care for their personality because guess what? You're just pixels in front of me. I can do whatever I want in a digital realm in a video game and not give a shit about it because guess what?
Oh man.
I don't care for you. I don't care for you in a video game.
Yeah,
now,
I
if you're
know,
in person, I
know,
do have
I
to
get
care
it.
about you because there's something called limitations.
big bad.
I
don't
actually
care
have
guy.
to
I
worry
get
about
it. It's
someone
okay.
in my face, in my personal bubble, in my area.
Cudi seems to be blatantly revealing that he's not like this in real life, because he'd have to worry about real-world repercussions. I am not necessarily surprised, but I am disappointed.
Because that actually has a actual response. I can actually visibly see them. I
Okay,
can see how they
so-
are.
Yeah.
That's different than looking at a same berserker or a same Kyoshin over and over again
Kaioshin, I
and
think
developing
it's
the same
Kaioshin.
pattern over and over. You're not letting me finishing.
I'm just saying.
It's over and over again. I can just see that, and I don't care because it just becomes grayed out. Next person comes on by. But for Halloween,
Uh-huh.
I could see that
Back
person
to
around my
Halloween.
town.
All
I
right.
could see that person back
like
in
the
my
Halloween
area, in my
movies?
neighborhood, in my
Like Michael
in my
Myers?
city. Yeah, like Michael Myers, sure. Like a little
Have you
child
seen the
comes up
whole
and
series? I just watched them all pretty recently.
the only good ones are the old ones. Either way,
Oh, we were right there, man.
Any of them. I think H20 is my favorite. But a lot of people
okay.
don't really like that one much, and I don't know why. I think it's the most interesting iteration.
so you like serial killers.
I mean, sort of. I
find
like
serial
thriller
killers
films, but
cool.
I'm not really into horror, I guess.
But you like serial killers, so you're weird.
But those aren't real
Do you want to
people.
murder people?
Those are like fictional characters for
No.
thriller movies.
They're played by someone. That's real.
Yeah, but the actor's not
They're
really
based off
killing
real
people.
things. There's actual stuff behind it, like Texas Chainsaw is a real person.
Yeah, but
Scream's
like
based off multiple
the
murder
guy in the
cases.
movies,
Michael Myers is
not
based off
real.
of just
It's an
people getting
actor.
murdered in their town. It's been over
Are you
years.
going
You know, there's
somewhere with
actual
this? I'm
basis
sorry. I just
behind it.
I don't
So
understand. I'm
that's
not
different
arguing
than a video
about like movie guys. I was just curious about
Next
if you
question.
like
Go
the
ahead.
Halloween films.
Next question.
What?
Next question.
Okay. So we have interacted, right? So you brought me here after like the Ubisoft chat and the in-game chat. So am I still like am I a non-entity to you, or has anything changed because you've heard my voice? Like at what
No,
level?
I still don't see you as I still see you as a gray face. I don't see you. I don't have an image of you. I don't
So
care
if
to
I
find an
send you
image
like
of you.
if I let you hear my voice and I send you a selfie to me, is that what you need to care about someone? Like has everyone else in this group chat done that? I mean,
See,
I've
but
never
I've
heard
actually
of it, but I'm
spent
not really
years
like
with
judging you for having
I
those
spent
standards. I'm
years
just
with you.
saying.
That's different. From an interaction one-on-one, I'm not going to give a shit about you.
Yeah, but
Unless I
this
see you
isn't a
actively
one-on-one. There are
daily,
5
unless I
people
see you
in the
actively
voice
every
chat.
other day, I'm going to start caring about you. It's called picking and choosing your relationships. I don't have to be friends with everyone that walks by me. Every person I talk to does not instantly become my friend.
Yeah, but
That's
like
sad. Every person I talk to does not instantly become my friend.
yeah, but
That's
like
sad.
so you
We
okay,
had someone like
it's
that
okay
named
if you
Brian.
don't want to make friends with people, but like so you have zero sense of like the natural like common courtesy present in our environment. So that's not even a
You have
thing to
common
you.
courtesy. Yes, I do have common courtesy. I work in
Just
retail. I have to
not
be common
for
courtesy.
anyone that you
I have
don't
to be
know in real life.
very nice to people, even though I don't know them. It's part of my job. It's part of my requirement. It's
So
part of
you
me
only
being
do it because it's your
contributing to
job?
society. No, I do it all the time. I help out. I help out in my neighborhood. I help out everyone around here, and I actually take
believe you. I
part in.
believe you. Did you
So-
help the community? You told me that in the Ubisoft
I
chat.
do
I believe
things
you.
for people, and it doesn't show that I lack empathy. It doesn't show that I lack, actual emotion. You're saying
I
that
think
I'm
being
lack,
incapable
doesn't-
of seeing people online is anything more than like things to
You're
yell at.
pixel.
You said some strange things in the Ubisoft chat. Like
Are you-
you
you have,
called
like,
me your
autism?
punching bag, and I thought that was
Yeah.
strange. What does that mean?
You have autism?
From this point forwards, Cudi brings up autism a lot. It becomes a reoccurring theme in his attempts to engage with me. I think at this point he's given up on doing anything but insulting me in whatever way he finds the most approachable. Because he can.
This is my question to you. Do you have autism or something like that? You have like a
I
mental
don't know.
dis-
Maybe I could get
No,
diagnosed.
we could talk about it if you have something like that.
I don't. I
Do you,
don't
do you,
really
do you know if you have
understand.
something like that? Because from what it looks like, you probably do.
Okay, so are you using that as an insult right now?
No, not an insult. I'm genuinely like saying you have autism.
Okay.
That was so fucking blatant.
Yeah, no, you have autism. Like genuinely.
Is that the end of the conversation for you?
Oh, I'm not done. I'm just stating something.
Okay,
I can
okay.
tell you
So
have
what
autism.
does like punching bag mean in this context?
You're a punching bag.
Yeah, but like what does that mean?
You not
when
know what a
say
punching
that?
bag is? Have you never seen a punching bag?
Oh no, I
It's a
don't
big-
think
it's
you
a
mean
big-
like boxing,
it,
right?
It
It's a
varies in
metaphor.
size and shapes, but most of the time, it's a big black bag, and you punch it with your fists.
Yeah, what's
And
the
there's like
what's the
sand
metaphor?
inside of it, and it moves, and you develop, strength in your forearms and everything. So this is why I think you have autism, because you're not recognizing the metaphor.
I'm asking you what the metaphor means. Yeah,
You become my physical punching bag, meaning
but you
I
don't know
can-
me physically.
don't
You said
care.
that earlier.
Yeah, you're a gray face.
Do you like boxing?
So yeah, I do.
Do you have a favorite
when I look at
boxer?
you-
I think mine is probably
You're just
I don't know.
diverting from the question as a whole, which is why I'm fairly certain you have autism.
I just
So.
wanted to talk about boxing, man.
No, I'm still answering your question. I don't care about boxing. That's separate from this whole conversation. You're just trying to start conversation with me at
Do
this
you
point.
like Mike
and
Tyson?
not
He's pretty
having me.
cool. He's
So
got
a
that
punching
1-2
bag
punch
in the
with
metaphor
liver.
of it
That
as a
shit's
whole
crazy.
is that
I
I'm
used to be
saying
really
that
into
you are
boxing,
my-
you know?
you are my outlet to basically
Well, what's
win.
that guy that beat The Mexican boxer. They used to be like the kings of boxing, whatever, in the 90s.
So you don't even know the Mexican boxer's name?
No, I forgot it. That's why I'm asking. Like I can't remember. He punched a horse, right? That guy. The guy
So animal.
the guy that lost to him and then beat him and like messed with him. I can't remember, but it was such a good fight. I watched both of them.
Yeah,
a
you
while back.
you definitely you're on the spectrum.
I just like
So
boxing.
back to the main question, right? Is punching bag. You are my virtual punching bag
How
in
do
a
you feel
video
about
game.
Muhammad Ali? You think he's really the greatest? How do you think he stacks up to like modern boxers? Like Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder like 3 times, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So how do you feel about them versus Muhammad Ali? Because I've seen some people say that like Muhammad Ali's not really the greatest, and that people are just like keeping his legend alive. But I don't know. I think that no one's really shown the amount of skill he has, right? Because okay, so Floyd Mayweather's like a really good defensive boxer, right? But I think comparing him to Muhammad Ali isn't right because they just don't have the same style at all. He's a completely different fighter. And honestly, I don't really think he's that fun to watch in a fight because he just runs away the whole time. I mean, I get that it's a strategy, but it's just not a very entertaining one. And I think part of combat sports is being able to entertain the crowd. You know
I'll
what I
answer
mean?
your question and get back at the main topic at hand since you're just going to start rambling.
I just want to talk about boxing.
Yeah, so the main idea is that Muhammad
You
Ali
ever
was
done
fighting
amateur
lesser athletic fighters, yet there was still a competition at that time. Now, if Muhammad Ali was to fight fighters in this day and age, they would have already had enough information on Muhammad Ali's
So
style.
why did you act like that
necessarily?
in the game?
Oh, so then you just ignore the question as a whole. Okay, yeah. So it's just
No, I just
a
wanted to. I'm
diversion
just
tactic.
asking
Okay.
questions, man. It's all I've been
Your
doing.
argument is style is to divert from the main question. Got it. Why would I call you my punching bag? Because it's easy.
You like the Halloween
If I
movies?
beat up on you in a video game and beat up on you verbally
I think
and
the
beat up on
original
you
series of
in any
Halloween
method,
movies were.
and I don't care, and I just win.
I'm sorry, I can't do it, man.
Yeah, because you're autistic.
Oh god. No, really though, they're.
Yeah, it's super funny.
The original. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The original Halloween movies were probably the best out of the ones. And to be honest, I think Michael Myers works best as like a thin guy, you know? Because like the Rob Zombie remakes made him huge, and then the reboot Halloween 18 and Kills have made him this like giant dude. Like I think the actor form's like 6'4" and he's bulky as shit. But I just don't really think it works as well as him being a thin guy. Because like okay, Michael Myers and Jason can't both be huge guys that you also can't kill, right? I think that's just too generic. I think he just works better as a thin dude, like he was in the first movie. And then Halloween 18 doesn't make sense because Halloween 18 is like a direct sequel. It's a soft reboot from Halloween 1. But Michael in the first movie was thin, but then in 18 he's huge. Like how does that work? So like in the 20-year time span or whatever, did he just like have a crazy ass growth spurt in the mental hospital? Like that's weird, right? They should have kept like the same body type for the actor.
Just
What do
like
you
how
think?
in that film, it's all about choices. And
I
Rob
think
Zombie
my
chose to
favorite
put a
boxing
bigger
fight is
guy
probably Buster Douglas
as the
versus
actor.
Mike Tyson. Because that was a crazy
Mike
like
Tyson.
upset that no one saw coming, you know? Because like Buster Douglas, his mom died, and then like a week later he's got to fight the like best fucking boxer of that time period, and then he beats him, and that was like a crazy upset because Mike Tyson was in his fucking prime and Buster
you have a
Douglas
handler?
was just some normal ass dude. Like no
Do you
one
have like
knew
someone
who
that
Buster
takes care
Douglas
of you, like
was.
wipes your ass for you?
Huh?
Do you have someone that wipes your ass for you?
Why would you say that?
Because it's funny.
I was just curious
So
about like boxing.
so you do have autism. You do have a handler, and you're so bent on boxing focus. Okay, so you're
Yeah, I
done
just like
asking questions.
boxing.
Is
I
what
did
I'm at.
amateur
Because now you're
boxing
just
for a little
looping the
while,
two
but I
things
never
since
had
you
a
have no
real
other
fight.
questions.
I mean, like I had a fight, but it was like a backyard match with
Yeah,
a friend.
yeah.
We were practicing.
You just
on a
don't have
weekend.
any other questions. Is what you're trying to get at.
Yeah. So why did you act like that in the game if you don't do it in real life?
You're retarded. Got it.
What?
Okay.
Why would
So
you? Why are
I'll
you
just
saying
I'll
that,
be
dude?
slower for you so that you understand. Because I can.
You're reporting me? What did you say?
No, I'm just gonna speak slower for you.
God, I thought you said you were reporting me, and I was like,
No,
what
I
does
don't
that
report
mean?
people because that's sad.
Okay,
Why ruin
how
their
is
fun?
that
Why
sad?
ruin their fun?
So if someone like breaks the rules and you report them, how is that sad? That's like upsetting to you?
See, are they cheating?
No, but like
Is
if
my
they
word
break terms
cheating?
of service.
Is my words cheating?
Yeah, and I said no.
Okay. Am I cheating in a game right
I
now?
don't know, are
Did you
you?
see
I
me
don't know
doing
if you're
strip?
cheating or not,
Did you see
dude.
me do
I
any
don't think you are.
in activity? So how does that quantify
Are you a
reporting?
Twitch streamer?
Yeah, sure.
I
How
think I found your Twitch. It was
how
I haven't seen
does
any of your videos yet, but I can stick around and like sub to you or whatever if you want some
how
support.
does your play style get affected by someone talking in chat or typing or doing anything like that? How
No,
does
it
your play
doesn't.
style?
It's just upsetting when I see people be
So it's
toxic.
upsetting you. So it's
Yeah.
only your opinion.
Yeah, I talked about that in the
The,
Ubisoft chat.
yeah, the Ubisoft chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your feelings got hurt by me
You
talking
said a
shit, and
lot
you
of
wanted to
stuff in the
find a reason.
Ubisoft chat. You said
Yeah, you're retarded.
since your butt hurt. What does butt hurt mean?
Yeah, you have autism.
What?
I'm just joined back.
Hey man, I just had a few questions.
Yeah, you're funny, man.
Why did you kick me from the server? Are you okay?
I didn't.
Am I
I didn't
upsetting
kick
you? I'm not.
Yeah.
I think my favorite boxing fight is probably Buster Douglas versus Mike Tyson.
Do you have friends?
Conclusion. Everyone can get a little miffed while gaming, especially in player versus player games. That's completely understandable. I mean, I am a League of Legends player. The bar is already pretty low for common internet courtesy. I'm a Shaco main too, so, if you know anything about League, you can assume I might not always have all my marbles in one basket. But at the end of the day, everyone you are playing with is human. If you are not at least self-aware enough to be chill when someone actually confronts you about being toxic, then you have already lost. Good game.
You have to understand how things are up here.